Hey guys, I know this is a late one, but I'm really thinking of this situation that's going on with the tariffs and not just the tariffs, but the presidents. And when I mean presidents, I mean in particular our President Donald Trump and President Xi of China, right? And you got two men that are very headstrong, okay? Like him or love him or hate him. You'll be hard pressed to find someone with a bigger ego. Let's just call it what it is. And I know some of you worshipers are like gonna blow a fuse because I said anything remotely negative, but I just want to discuss. Can we have a discussion? Can we have a realistic discussion since it's our money? So this is what I wanted to look at. Now, I was, I have always said this about our sitting president before he even got into the seat. All right, read The Art of the Deal, saw all of the episodes of The Apprentice, and he does not like to lose, right? He does not like to back down. Well, in this case with these tariffs, especially with China, now you have President Xi, which has they're on the same level, okay? He don't like to back down. He don't like to lose, okay? So now with the tariffs going on now, the loser is going to be you and I. And that's with stocks and crypto. And I just want to just point a few things out, all right? I'm going to try to make this one really quick. So I hope I don't get in trouble. This is Anthony Pompliano. I've seen a couple of his videos as it pertains to crypto. And he had this gentleman on, and I'm going to reach out to him. And I'm just going to play a short clip. Pompliano, I would love to talk with you. But I definitely want to show and give him the credit. This is his video. And what this gentleman says, that his guest, aligns exactly what I've always thought. Okay, so let's just give this a listen.
Market regime.
Now, you have this great chart where you say, is President Trump doing his best Ronald Reagan impersonation by kitchen sinking the U.S. economy and asset markets? What's that mean?
Yeah, great question, man. So kitchen sinking, I think Elon Musk made that statement popular again when he came in with Twitter with that kitchen sink. And ultimately what it means is you're trying to, sort of cause the maximum amount of pain early so that you can sort of right size the system and then ultimately supply the solutions that get you sort of out of the malaise, right?
And so for those of us that remember Reagan and Reaganomics, this is a tactic, right? And a lot of people say, and I think it's the truth, all right? Now, I'm not saying he's all bad and he's not all good, but I think it's the truth. Since day one of him getting in office, he's like, boom, 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 hit you with everything. That's a business tactic. We're dealing with a businessman, and he's a shrewd, meaning smart businessman, okay? But he already told you there's going to be some pain. And we don't know how deep the pain is going to be because of who it is. Let's listen.
Essentially trying to transition from a demand side economy and fiscal policy to a supply side economy and fiscal policy. And that process could potentially be painful, at least in the short term. And this is exactly what we saw when Ronald Reagan became president. If you look at this chart where we show the S&P 500 index, from the 3 months prior to Ronald Reagan's presidency, and then sort of the first kind of couple of years of his presidency, we saw that the S&P 500 actually declined 27%. Basically, in the first, year and a half of his presidency, as he pushed the economy into recession, with some of those kitchen sinking type policies. So that may be what President Trump and Elon Musk are actually attempting to do. So maybe some light version of that, but that's very clearly what it looks like they're attempting to do if you read.
So now you guys can go and look at that entire video for yourself. Okay. So, he's not saying that he's trying to push it into recession, but be an answer to or be the solution to a problem. Okay. And so now, did we have the wrong side of the deal on most of these tariffs? Yes. Okay. So it's not all bad. All right. At the end of this, I think things are going to get worked out, but we may see some pain. Right. So what I want to show you guys again, look, for those of you that's doing the Qs and the SPY, I'm telling you that we keep having these fake out moments and mornings, and we could have another one as early as tomorrow. So be patient, okay? Don't jump into a play on the first 5 minutes. Don't jump into a call option if the pre-market start going up like it is now, all right? So if the pre-market start going up, don't jump into a call option. You go to the bathroom and come back and now all your money is gone. This is what I want you guys to know. Look at this. So there's two major Chinese sessions that are happening this week. So they're going to be talking about their GDP and their stimulus, and it's their big annual meeting, which just so happened to be happening on the 4th and the 5th, right when the tariffs start. Follow? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, right? So now President Xi has to be strong. You can see this, all right? So you can see this. Bloomberg Intelligence predicts increased support from tech IPOs and R&D budgets, building on Chinese focus on new quality productive force, blah, 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 blah. You can read all of this, right? Let me get to my point, all right? So we looked at that. This has been a fake out in the morning, all right? Don't get your money jacked. Fear and greed is actually going to more extreme fear, all right? So look at this. Yesterday we were at 33. Today, now we're at 15, all right? Last month we were green, right? So we're going to fear. Now, Larry, based on what you've been teaching, this means that it's a buy. Yes, we're in a buy range, but the question is, do we buy now? That's the question. So I'm just letting you know I got stop losses on everything, And I have a lot of cash, right? I'm buying, but I'm just letting you know I'm not just giving all my money up, because we don't know how long this battle is going to be, and we don't know how deep it's going to fall. Hopefully this is the week that everything changes, like I said in my earlier video. And I just want to just talk with you guys, man. And I want you to go to sleep, but I want you to be cautious about tomorrow's session and the rest of this week, okay? Look at this, good people. Nothing but red in crypto. Red all day long, dark red, all right? Everything. Bitcoin continues to sell off even since my last video, now down to 83. Look at that. So everything that we gained, we gave it back. Let's go to XRP, because I know that's a favorite of a lot of you guys. And a lot of you guys, unfortunately, bought higher than this. Look at this over the last day, down 18% over the last week. We are absolutely flat. So we gave back that entire pump we had on yesterday, gave every bit of it back. And for the month, we are down by 20%. So I know a lot of you guys are suffering, all right? You're just bleeding red. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell. All right, look at this. China is firmly opposed to the White House additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports and will take countermeasures, look at that, to protect its interests. A Minister of Commerce spokesman said on Tuesday, which they are a day ahead of us, morning in Beijing time, all right? They're like 11 or 12 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, all right? The statement comes hours after the Trump administration tariff hikes is set to take effect. Spokesman also said the U.S. is passing the buck by blaming China for its role in the fentanyl trade. So they're saying it's us and not them. And this is what I'm talking about. Here's where I am afraid. And the fact is, it could lead into a recession. It could. Right? We want to see how deep it goes. For those of you that don't know what China imports, it's the consumables, it's the things that we use every day. Also, look at this. Electronics, smartphones, computers, laptops, TVs, electronic components, apparel and textiles, right? Household goods, furniture, bedding, kitchen, lighting, okay? So the builders are going to hit it. Toys are going to hit it. Machinery and equipment, look at that. Industrial, look at that. Machinery, tools, power generated equipment, chemicals, plastics, automotive parts. A lot of cars are partly assembled there, all right? Car components, and just about everybody's tires come from China. So it's crazy, right? So I just wanted you to go to sleep, whether you see this in the morning, whether you see it now. Sorry for the slow start, but it was so much to digest, and I want you to be safe. I want your money to be safe. No, I'm not calling for recession, though some may say we're already in a recession. And in some markets, we are in a recession. The question is are we in a rolling recession, meaning it hits certain industries or certain markets, right? And so, only an analyst would know that, an economist would know that, but we know we got shrinking GDP, and we know that inflation is rearing its ugly head back up, and tariffs will send it sky high. You see everything. So, ladies, close your ears, guys. Excuse me. It's going to be a piss fest, right? When you have two strong-headed guys and nobody wants to give up, that's not good. These are facts. Whether you love or hate our president and the other president, all I'm saying is be ready, right? And so, how can you be ready? By setting stop losses. All right. Listen, I don't have a thing I own without a stop loss, and including my crypto. I'm telling you right now. And yes, today I was buying VUG, I was buying VTI, VUG, and VOO. I was buying that, and I bought a little more Bitcoin and bought a little more at this price. But as it stands right now, I'm letting you know that I already have a lot of Bitcoin. I'm going to suspend my buying, even those, and I'm going to be concentrating on some cash. Now, it may bottom out, so I already bought some at this price, but I'm not loading up at this price because anything could happen, and we just don't know how long this is going to go. So you let me know what you think. I'm just thinking out loud, good people, and I'm and posting a late video. You let me know what you think. Do you think that he's just barraging everything at the front end, the first 100 days of the presidency, and then he's going to come and be the solution? Do you think that's it? Or do you think that one of these men are going to bag off and say, okay, I do believe that there is going to be some sort of an agreement, but at this point, the tariffs are going to take effect. And at some point, the market will price that in. The question is how far down will the market go? I'm hoping that we bottom out this week, but no one knows, okay? No one knows, right? So I can't call, the big R word that I mentioned earlier, but I can't say, hey, buy every dip either. But I can say for me and my money, I got stop losses set. And instead of buying the individual stock, because we know our Tesla's been getting hit, Nvidia's been getting hit, all of our, all of Amazon, Microsoft, all of big tech has been getting spanked. I had a lot of stop losses that triggered. So I'm buying those back in, but in ETFs, okay? And so you guys let me know what you are doing. Again, I lied and said this was going to be short, but I won't be making a video tomorrow, and I had a lot on my mind, and I want you guys to be well informed, but I also want you to make the moves that are right for you, okay? So don't give up all of your gains. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay. So now Larry's not selling everything. That's not it. I'm just suggesting to you to be ready, because some of the stuff that triggered a stop loss in my portfolios, I'm going to go back and buy, but I simply protected my gains. All right. Those are the ones I was green in. I'm not talking about the stuff that you are red in. You have to make a educated decision for yourself, not operate out of fear, but get all of the facts. Don't just listen to me, listen to this, listen to many other people, listen to analysts, and then you make an educated decision that best fit you for each individual stock or crypto, because they are not all the same. All right? We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.